I get asked often as we're starting to work with a client, hey, what does the installation process look like? And it's a great question because this is something we do every day. And I know most of our clients have done it maybe never or once at most in their life. So I know it can be kind of a scary process to think we're going to come in, tear all this siding off your house. And we do take a fairly methodical approach to it. And so typically the first day when we show up, we'll do a thorough walk around with our client, with the crew and the crew foreman on site, as well as myself, to really go over all the scope of work, make sure we're on the same page in terms of details. We will typically select one wall to start on, and then we move wall by wall around your home. So we will remove the existing outer layer of siding on the home. We want to inspect the substrate. That would be the sheathing that's behind the existing siding. Make sure there is no rot, no damage. I know a lot of our clients that have cedar homes where squirrels and woodpeckers have gotten through. Some of the sheathing has even been damaged because of it. So we look to replace those sections to make sure you have a nice, solid substrate before we begin to install the weather barrier. And so at that point, you'll start to see the James Hardie weather barrier go up on the house, where we overlap all the seams, then we tape those seams, as well as rubber butyl flashing tape around all the window and door cavities to make sure you get a very nice water and airtight seal before the James Hardie siding starts to go up. And so that process continues wall by wall until we eventually get around to the front of the house, which most homes, the front of the house is the last that we do. But we want to make sure that we're not coming in just guns a-blazing and tearing off your house. We try to take a fairly methodical approach to it. So if there's any underlying damage, we can find it, take care of it, make sure it's done properly so that you never have to do this project again. And I would also say every house is different based on size. And so the average installation process can take 1 to 2.5 weeks to do. Once we start your home, we're very much married to it through completion. So what you won't see from Hawthorn is we start your house, get 1.5 walls in, 2 walls in, and then all of a sudden the team leaves and then they're working on another house for a week and then we come back. I think that's really inefficient. I don't think that's fair to the client. So once we start your house, we make sure we're on it all the way through completion until you're completely satisfied, and then we're ready to move on to the next client's home.